Hi everyone, I want to welcome you back to the Big B and Little T channel. I am the Big B, and before I begin today, may I invite you to subscribe to our channel, to comment on a video, to like a specific video. We just love hearing from people, and we would love to continue to do these videos into the future if there's something that's helpful to you or something that makes you laugh or whatever it may be. Now today's video is going to be centered on something that is we're very passionate about as we move into our 60s and beyond, and that is stuff. Now I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems that as I've aged, I continue to acquire more and more things. Now I'm not talking necessarily like big things like cars, houses and things like that. I'm talking about all the things that fill up our apartment or our garage or our building or our shed. Could be tools, could be clothes, could be photo albums, could be kitchen miscellaneous things, could be books, whatever it may be. It just seems that when we get rid of stuff, over time things kind of just slip back in, and the next thing we know, we've acquired a lot of different things. Now what's unique, I don't think it's unique in our situation, but it is unique in the sense of getting older, is that not only have we acquired our own things and our own stuff, but in situations like where Tina's parents have now both passed away and she was one of the executors of the will of the estate, she now has to determine what to do with her parents' things and stuff. And on top of that, her grandparents, because what happens many times we've seen is that we acquire things and we put those off to the side or up into an attic or into a garage, and we don't even sort through those, do anything with those kinds of things until we pass away, or until we're physically unable to go through them, or maybe even cognitively not able to. We're impaired to some degree and we're not able to do what we need to do with those things. So the next generation and the next generation has to determine what to do with that stuff. And we are bound to determine, as of this recording, Tina and I are, we think, both reasonably healthy, both mostly have our cognitive skills with a few memory lapses here and there, and we are bound to determine to downsize the stuff that we acquire. And in our case, once again, like I said, not just our stuff, but the stuff that Tina has brought in and stored until we can deal with her parents' things or even possibly her grandparents' things. Again, I'm not talking about big stuff like furniture or cars or houses and things like that. Those are things that are actually pretty reasonably easy to deal with after the passing of a grandparent or a parent, because you know you're probably going to sell those things or do something in the estate, give it to another family member or sell it to another family member. I'm just talking about the boxes and boxes of books and things like that that we've acquired, and what do you do with that? So as an example, we're doing that a little bit in our own life in our apartment, but we own 1 acre of land at our previous home where we raised our children, and on that 1 acre is one remaining shed. Now inside that shed are things that we probably haven't looked at in 10, 15, maybe in some cases even 20 years, just boxes of things. So over the next several weeks, I'm going to be going to that property. I'm going to be looking at what's in there. I'm going to downsize and probably throw away and get rid of 80 to 90% of it. And those things that I keep, we're either going to agree to keep those in our own lives, or we're going to give those to our kids while we're living and let them do what they want to do. I'm going to videotape some of that process. It'll be sped up because you don't want to see me actually, well, let me just show you just right here. But the bottom line is this: when we pass away or when we become impaired physically, mentally, whatever it may be, as we age, we want to leave our kids with the easiest transition possible for them to, we don't want to be a burden to our kids. And the way that we feel we can best not be a burden is to right now downsize, get rid of the little stuff that just keeps growing and growing, so that when and if, as I said, we're not able to do it, they just can come in and just basically, you know, sell the big stuff, acquire the big stuff, but won't have boxes and boxes and boxes of things that they just don't know what to do with. It's really important to us. It's a big part of being going 60 and beyond in our years. So stay tuned. I'll have some videos and you're gonna see some stuff that I bet you might have too in your garage or in a shed or in your attic. Hey, thanks so much for watching again. Really appreciate it. As I always say, you guys go out and make it a great day, and I'll see you soon.